here. A brand new month is here. Hallelujah. To God be the glory. Good morning to you and welcome to Wednesday's edition. All right, beautiful day, won't you say? A brand new day, a brand new month of April 2026. To God be the glory. It's a beautiful thing to be alive. It's a beautiful thing to witness a brand new day, brand new month in the year 2026. So on behalf of all management and staff of Delta Broadcasting Service DBS Asaba, we make you welcome to Morning Ride Wednesday's edition. My name is Emily. Right, Morning Ride, Wednesday's edition. We're grateful to God for a brand new day and a brand new month, April 2026. To God be the glory. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of All right, beautiful day, Wednesday, brand new day, brand new month in the year 2026. This is the first day of April. To God be the glory. On behalf of board, management, and staff of Delta Broadcasting Service, DBS Asaba, we make you welcome to midweek's edition of Morning Ride. My name is Onome Iyarowe. This morning I'm working with Tony Iluaka.
Good morning, Onome.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Deltans.
Happy New Month.
Happy New Month.
Oh yes.
This month carries a lot of love. It came with a lot of love, I must say.
For me, it's coming with a lot of spirituality, being the month of the Holy Week, especially, and the month of Easter.
Good morning,
Yes.
Deltans. Good morning, Nigerians. Good to be here.
It's so good to be here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like the fact that this month started on a very, very great note. I woke up smiling. Yeah,
Something
like
made
that
you
feeling.
smile.
Yes, I like that feeling. I like
Okay,
that
let me tell you what has really made me overjoyed, or
Yes. While
let me
you're
use that
singing.
word,
Because
overjoyed.
you came in singing.
I came in singing,
Yes,
right?
yes, very,
what
very
the
active.
Lord has done for me,
Oh,
I cannot tell it all. What the Lord has done for me, I cannot tell it all. What the Lord has done for me, I cannot tell it all. He saved me and washed me from sin. And this is that Easter week, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
growing up, this song this season was an every
Very,
morning
very
song
special, yes.
during family
most of these
devotions.
songs, we don't hear them anymore. It's sad. We don't hear
No,
them
no, no. There are
anymore.
some churches you go to, you will hear them
Till date.
till date.
But,
Yes.
but majority of our churches,
Of our
these days
churches,
don't
yes,
sing them
they've
anymore.
upgraded with
Yeah.
the kind of
New-
songs
new
they
trends.
they sing.
I sang
That's
this. I sang this song with you. It's as if the extra alert. You have my camera, right?
okay, so Tony, then the feeling of waking up to see light for the first time in
a
like
very
2
long time.
months. Yes, I saw. What do you call them now? BDC supplied us light, so it's not like you're using your inverter or your generator is on.
Yeah.
I woke up to see light in Asaba today.
I must-
So what more can make me really overjoyed the way I am?
I must say, I did not take notes.
You didn't take
Yes,
notes. That means in your
I did
area.
not switch over.
That-
no.
oh,
Yes,
that's
I
okay.
I don't switch over anymore. I
And
don't
then
count to
and
them
then you
anymore.
needed to see how every one member of my family woke up. In fact, I woke some of them up. We need to fetch water in our jars. We need to fill everything in the house.
But-
Tony,
but-
this
but-
is
but
Nigeria.
let's-
This is
let's-
Asaba.
Let's take a minute. Let's take a minute. It's sad that it's gotten to a stage where Nigerians actually celebrate the way you do.
Yes,
Because
when there
of
is supply
light.
of light. Oh, sure.
It's sad. It has
We
deteriorated
have
so
gone
bad.
back. We have
Yes.
gone back to when we were growing up.
Oh,
When there
it's-
is power supply, we
yes,
shout
it's-
up NEPA. And
I
this
feel,
one-
I feel really, really sad. You saying this is an excitement,
Oh,
yes,
sure.
but it's a sad one. I think it's a phase we need to move on from very, very fast.
Then I ask myself, is it that what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu promised on his birthday, 74th birthday on Sunday, actually happening already? Or has he spoken to those in charge of light, those in charge of power supply, to actually have a change of attitude, to have a change of mindset? Well, these things are doable. They are possible for
Very,
Nigerians
very,
to
very.
enjoy them because these are basic amenities.
I was excited yesterday when I read the news that Abia State will soon pull out of the national grid. Yes, I was really, really excited seeing and reading that news.
Exactly.
It goes a long way to tell you that some people are already thinking beyond the box.
Sure.
Yes, the national grid has boxed Nigerians over the years. Now, if Abia State pulls out, another state sees that, oh, it's
It's
possible.
working,
It's
yes.
actually working. These guys will pull out. And before you know it, after all, the FCT, the ASU work has already pulled out.
They pulled out,
Yeah,
yes.
so I think it's achievable.
Yeah, it is
Very, very
achievable.
achievable.
Yes. And so this morning on the ride, we have beautiful features for you. We'll be kick-starting with Street Talk. And on Street Talk this morning, Tony,
Yeah.
is DACPA really a solution for Nigerians? For me, it's a yes and no question.
Do you want to hear my sincere opinion?
Is DACPA really a solution for Nigerians? Yes, no.
For you, it's a yes or no? Or
Yes and no, yes.
Okay, well, I think basically, why many doctors, especially doctors.
Okay,
why
we're looking at
many-
the health sector
yes,
now. Okay.
let me just navigate towards the health
Okay.
sector. Why many doctors are labeled, right? First of all, remuneration is poor.
Okay.
Appreciation is poor.
The system
The
is
system is
not so.
is
It's not
poor.
appreciable.
Yes.
Yes.
When you see the national budget when it comes out, you see how much is dedicated.
You're talking budgets now.
Yes.
Okay.
No, yes. When you see how much is dedicated to the health sector, you see that
So
some-
almost all the sectors, right?
yes, to most of the sectors, the appreciation is poor.
Okay.
Then you see that these guys, at the end of the day, you see doctors every 3 months, 6 months, they go on strike. How will you now tell somebody that his friend is telling him, oh, come to Canada or
It's
come to
better off
America.
there, yes.
I'm being paid $1,000 every week. $1,000 Canadian dollars in Nigerian money is almost $1 million.
Sure.
So how much?
I can imagine.
Yes.
Yeah, beyond the health sector
Yes.
in Nigeria,
Yes.
we found Nigerians who have left their jobs either in the education sector, in the different sectors,
sectors of Nigeria,
just to
yes.
just to go have a better life,
Yes.
where they actually believe everything is working. The truth is, things are working beyond Nigeria. In other climes, things are actually working. But you now ask yourself, when I say a yes and a no,
Yeah.
the yes is yes, life is beautiful over there.
Outside,
But a lot of them are going through so much stress, having to cope with more than a job in a day.
Yes,
And then you hear
3 jobs,
stories,
2
yes.
jobs, yeah.
And then you hear stories like, oh, he slumped and died while working, or she slumped and died while working. A lot is happening that our brothers and sisters out there
Yes.
are not talking about, or we don't get to
Don't
hear
get to
about.
hear, yes,
But
yes.
very closely, if you look and you watch,
And you look
they will
closely.
tell you what exactly they are going
Yes.
through.
I think
Yeah.
the-
So for me, that yes and no is very key. If truly Japa is the solution for Nigerians, we need to find out in the first feature, Street Talk, this morning. And once we're done with that, Tony, we'll take on
Straight to the papers.
paper
Yes.
review. Our papers this morning, as usual, are loaded with different headlines you will want to hear. And so you grab copies of papers that appeal to you and get details. Once we're done with that, Tony, our interview segment.
We'll be taking straight the interviews.
Interviews,
Yes, very,
yes.
very important. And he talks about
Sports.
sport development. in Delta
Exactly.
State. It's good.
Yes.
It's definitely worth watching
Yeah.
and worth waiting for.
Exactly. Sports development in Delta State, the inspection of the Warri City Stadium is something you want to see. And you know what? We have a big catch that you will want to watch this morning.
You don't want to miss it, I tell you.
Exactly.
Yes, you don't want to miss it.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, before we take the street talk, I just want to leave my final, because I just said like my yes. Now let me say my no.
Okay,
The
then.
reason why Nigerians, not everybody can travel abroad, right? One thing is certain, this is our country, right? We will still be part of the people that will say, oh, I was a part of development in Nigeria, I was a part of history in Nigeria. We cannot all travel. The change starts with you, it starts with me. Any aspect, any role you can play, why not? Yes, Japa is not always the answer.
Okay.
Japa is also the answer.
You have
One
heard
side,
that.
yes and
Okay.
no. Yes.
Japa is not always the answer,
Yeah.
but Japa is also the answer. Did you get Tony right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hit the street now for Street Talk. Let's find out from what our people will say this morning if Japa is really the solution to Nigerians' problems. Let's see.
J Mali make it juicy.
Japa. The term has become a household name in Nigeria, representing the mass exodus of young Nigerians seeking greener pasture abroad. But is leaving the country actually the ultimate solution to our struggles? Are there hidden opportunities right here at home? Good morning, Nigeria. My name is Rejoice Anusi. You're welcome to Street Talk on Delta Television, the People's Pride. Today, we are hitting the streets of Asaba to find out if Japa is really the ultimate solution to our struggles, or if there are hidden opportunities right here in Nigeria. Let's go. With the challenges in Nigeria, do you actually think that leaving the country is the best option, or staying right here back at home?
I will stay back right here at home, because even in those foreign countries, they still have their own challenges. Every country has its own challenges. So some people are still making it in Nigeria here. So I don't think Japa is the best solution.
Okay, so you're deciding to stay, no matter how the country gets, you're deciding
Say,
to stay.
this is my mother's land. I will
Okay, that's so good to know that you're going to stay. Thank you so much.
welcome.
So with the challenges in Nigeria, do you think relocating is actually the best solution, or do you think staying back at home is better?
With what is happening in Nigeria right now, traveling is the best. Because if you have the money, the security challenge is another thing. You can have the money and you will not have peace, because moving around Nigeria now is a major challenge. You can have the money to stay back and enjoy what Nigeria has for those that can afford it, but the security challenge is something that gives one fear. So if you have the money, you can travel out, and everything happening, the economy is bad, so I will not advise. People are only here, let me tell you, 99% of people are here because they cannot afford to travel out. If they can travel out, there will be little or nobody in Nigeria again. So
okay, so don't you think that, you know, other countries still have their challenges? Because sometimes traveling abroad looks so good and perfect, but don't you think that out there are still like challenges that people face out there?
There are challenges in other countries, but it's better. In Nigeria, we literally beg for the basic amenities, water, house, and everything. And even if you are educated, you need to beg to get a job. Over there, you are qualified. I know when we are traveling out, we going to another man's country, we are the second-class citizen, but it's better off than staying in Nigeria. With everything happening in Nigeria right now, no. I would prefer the challenges over there compared to
right. Yeah. So your final say is anyone who has the opportunity to travel should travel, right?
If you have the opportunity to travel, run. Leave Nigeria, just jackpot, run. If I have, I'll travel. I will, in short, I'm working towards that. So I would advise anybody I love to run. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. So if you're given the opportunity to travel out, do you think you would choose traveling out other than staying back here in Nigeria?
Wow. Traveling out, it depends on the situation. If it is for a business trip, yes, I will accept to travel and go back for a business. If not, I choose to stay back in Nigeria because I know that there are still opportunities here that someone will earn living from. If you can engage in all these entrepreneurs, I think it's a very big opportunity for someone to invest in one or two things that will yield out something good that you will still transport to go and sell and still come back to Nigeria to hustle more. But if you are going there to start a new hustle, my sister, you never know that place you are going, how prepared, how difficult that you are going to face it. Or do you think that people traveling there, they are just finding it on a rosy to go there and just start making it immediately? No. People pass from one tribulation to another. Before they will make it, it takes time, not as Nigeria. That is what I'm saying.
So you really think that staying back here is actually good? Like you feel like there are hidden opportunities right here that people are not, taking good, making good use of?
Yes, for me that is what I'm saying. Because traveling is not the best option. As in Nigeria, if everybody should travel, who will now stay and maintain the country?
All right, thank you so much. You're welcome. All right, sir, do you think that leaving the country is actually the ultimate solution to our struggles here in Nigeria, or do you think, staying back is better?
Well, to me, I would say it's individual differences, understand? And considering the situation of the country, I think traveling abroad is the next solution to every Nigerian. Because if you should compare the two, I think outside there is still more better compared to what we are facing in Nigeria.
So, but I know that there are struggles everywhere in the world, like different countries with their different struggles. So do you actually think that there are some struggles, realistic struggles that, they don't talk about, that Nigerians face when they go abroad?
Well, in life, to survive is not easy. There are struggles everywhere. What they do there and what we are doing here is not the same thing. But I think there are medicine for solving those things, for them to make a living. The way someone suffers in Nigeria is not the way we suffer over there. Though there are different kinds of struggles everywhere. But the main reason for going there is to go and look for the money. The kind of thing that they will do there and gain big money, you will do it here for like months. You can't even have half of what they are getting there in a day. So that is just it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
God bless.
One question for you. Do you think, there are some struggles that people go through, like abroad, Nigerians go through abroad, that they don't really talk about?
Of course, now there should be struggles now. in every country they have their own issues. You understand? But why do you ask?
I want to get your opinion and get what you.
Of course, now there's no bed of roses everywhere you get. It's just same thing.
So what do you think is better? Is it better that would you advise someone to leave the country, looking at how things are in Nigeria?
For instance now, if you get opportunity, go,
right?
Of course. There's nothing here now for the youths now. Do you know how many people graduate in a year? Understand? So.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, talking about Japa, do you think leaving the country is actually the ultimate solution to our struggles? Or do you think there are hidden opportunities right here at home?
No, they are not the right solution. Because leaving the country is more like a loser. When you have a problem, you face it. And running away cannot solve your problem. Because if you jackpot of Nigeria, you go see jackpot come back. And the problem will still be there waiting for you. So it's better you stay and solve it.
So with your answer now, I think that it's just clear that even if you're given the opportunity to travel out, you would rather prefer to stay back in Nigeria.
If the opportunity to travel out is not to jackpot out of solution, I will accept it. But if it's because of the problem I should jackpot, I won't accept it. This is my hometown. This is my birth land.
Okay. So, all right, talking about Japa, do you think leaving the country is the ultimate solution to our struggles, or do you think staying back at home, like there are hidden opportunities right back in Nigeria?
Staying back at home, that is if you have something doing, you can stay back. But if you don't have something doing, you have a way of going out. There's no problem there now. You can go out, look for something to do. Rather than staying here, there is nothing to do here.
All right, so, with the way the country is going, if you are given the opportunity to leave the country, like Japa, leave and maybe never come back, or probably come back just to visit, would you take that opportunity to travel, or would you rather decide to stay back in your home country, Nigeria?
Well, I will go. I will go to come back. That's if I've made something that I know that I can invest on here. I will come back. But if I don't have anything to do here, I will stay over there.
So in summary, you're saying that anyone who has the opportunity should go?
Should go. Anybody that has the opportunity should go. There is nothing here, my sister, now. We are just suffering for nothing.
All right. Thank you so much, ma.
Thank you very much.
So you're a young guy, right? Talking about Japa, if you had the opportunity to leave Nigeria, be honest, would you go?
Of course, why not? Who wouldn't want to leave the country?
Well, there are some people who decide, they want to stay back in their home country, build the country and all of that,
Nobody would really want to stay.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you had the opportunity, you go. But don't you think there are struggles also abroad as well, also facing our struggles here in Nigeria?
I think it's way better facing the struggles in abroad than in Nigeria. For instance, I'm multi-talented, yeah? But I'm not given a chance in this country. So imagine someone like me. There are people like me that are way more better than me. So imagine people like us in this country, no opportunity. Imagine what it would be outside there. So yeah, that's the reason why I would want to jackpot.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
So if you're given the opportunity to leave the country, would you rather leave or decide to stay back in your home country, Nigeria?
I think personally, I will leave. I will leave.
Why?
Because there are a lot of there are sufferings here. The inflation, everything. Even people who are working, they even find difficult to cope with what they earn and all that. Even with the addition of the minimum wage, it did not still add up at all. And another thing, insecurity, and Nigeria's health system, the government has not really looked into it. I don't really check the policies. So the policies is just anti-people. So that is why people are moving and have the opportunity.
I love how you did that. So yeah, but don't you think that there are struggles abroad as well as there are struggles in Nigeria?
Of course. On earth, there are struggles. But, some places are better than other places. Yeah, the struggle there the struggle there, you can't compare it with the one here. So that is why people are living.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Sir, what do you think about leaving the country, like Japan, and staying back here at home?
It is not today that people have been traveling. You travel and make your money because the payment, the amount they are paying in Nigeria is too bigger. So for people to travel, they are looking for greener pasture. So it's good for them to travel so that they make money. They will not be there forever. They'll just go to all these foreign countries and make money and come and establish in the country. You see, the most important thing, you see, the country is rotting. The country is rotting. If Tinubu, the way it's going, the way it's going is good. But the question is that this fuel of a thing, the fuel is very high. That is why everything is very costly. If you can reduce the fuel, Tinubu government, I love it. Because if you look at the 8 years Buhari road, Buhari carried us to a very bad stage in this country. So Tinubu coming, he came to rescue Nigeria. But Tinubu should not allow people that will destroy his government to deceive him. So that because they are in the power, they want to make money from Tinubu. The ministers and other advisors, they should advise him in a very good way so that the country will be good for all of us. Things are not easy.
So in general, your advice to younger ones, if they have the opportunity, they should leave the country, right?
And they should go and come back now. They can't be there permanently. They will just go and make money and come back and establish a very good business here. You know what I mean? What they are paying in this country is meager. So when they get there, they will make money and come back.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
God bless you.
Well, from the streets of Asaba, from the mouths of Nigerians, we have heard from some people that think that staying back in Nigeria is actually good, while some others think that living is the ultimate solution to our problem. Well, probably the real solution is not really about staying or living, but it's about creating an environment where Nigerians can thrive from anywhere. My name is Rejoice Anusi, and this has been Street Talk on Delta Television, the People's Pride. Thank you.
J Male make it juicy.